Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. So in this video today we are going to understand the another feature of Java 5.0 is called Enum. Okay, so basically Enum got introduced as part of Java just to declare a constant class, or we can say constant things. Okay, earlier also we are able to define something like that. We will be having one constant class, and we all the field under that constant class we will be having something called public, static and final, and in that way we are able to define. Suppose that this is something like same as the dot properties file. Okay, so but in Java 5 they introduced enum, exactly same copy of the same as the constant class only, but they gave some extra feature also, and they reduced some feature also like like constructor and all those things, constructor concept and all those things. So yeah, so let's start. So basically why actually enum came. So suppose that we will be having one class called constant class. Okay, so let's create one class called constant class. Right click one class constant. Okay, so in that constant I am just going to write something called public, static, final. Public means we can access anywhere, static means we can access through the class name, and final means we cannot change the variable once we initialized. Okay, so suppose that the value name is server name. These are all things into the any application, these are all things comes under the constant part. Okay, like server name. Okay, so something like that 1.1.1. okay, okay, same as server address. This is also not frequently getting changed into the any of the class. So /opt/dev, something like that. So these are all field we are able to, suppose that username also one field, server user. Okay, say something called local. So these are all field basically in any of the application we are considering as a constant, and entire the application this won't be changed. Okay, until unless we have some changes in server or address, then we will directly come to the constant class and we will change. So all other code which is calling this constant, they are automatically taking this value. So basically this is also called some in web application we are calling this is also as a properties file. Now these are all things we are keeping into the dot properties file, and from properties file we are accessing to the Java. But from Java to Java also we can define the constant and we can access. So okay, so this is the earlier we used to declare the constant before Java 5 or before enum. Okay, but when enum came we need not to write this. The intelligence of enum will understand okay which types of part. Okay, so that's the reason they introduced the enum and they deleted these are all things, and they asked just to have this much code only. Okay, so that is actual called enum. So instead of class we are going to use the keyword called enum. So if you see here I have already created one enum called price. Okay, so here we are going to declare some value and we are going to perform some operation. Okay, so as per our requirement. So suppose that price means, okay, so let's have readme underscore model name something called 7a. Okay, so price of this one is something called 6999. I'm just assuming. Okay, and another mobile name Samsung. Okay, so this price name is something called 5999. Okay, 5999. So if you see, these are all the value will occasionally got changed, so we are considering these are all value as a constant, and we are keeping into the constant class or dot properties file or enum. Okay, vivo 8990. Why to leave mi also you can keep, and keep 499, some random value. Okay, even though I don't know what is the real value. Okay, so I have created the one enum called price, where we have declared 1 2 3 4 field, and we given the value or price of all the mobile model. Okay, so if you see here, right, error, this is because of I haven't defined the constructor here. So if you are passing the value, you should mandatory have to define the constructor. Okay, and constructor, so constructor means same name, price, you can have final int price. So here we are going to say this dot price equal to price, and I have to declare the price int price, and which is again private. Okay, so if you see, error gone. So there are few rules while writing the constructor. First rule is that enum constructor cannot be, and second one is enum constructor cannot be protected. Okay, good. So we created one enum and we define these are all things. Okay, we will perform operation one by one. So this is about the what is enum and why basically enum came. Okay, and in second slide, if you see syntax means just now we created one enum. Okay, the enum extension is also same as the Java extension only. Okay, if you see here, name.java means I have created one enum called name, and I am saving this file as a name.java only. It's same as class name only, nothing changed, only instead of class we are writing enum. Okay, and this is the example, something I have created one enum called service, where I have declared 4 field: good, bad, medium and excellent without value. Just now we created one enum having some value like Galaxy, Samsung, mi, some price tag, all those things, right? So this one, so representation and access of enum. Okay, so how we are going to create the enum, how we are going to access the enum element, how we are going to declare the enum element. So these are all things we are going to understand now. Okay, so half of the thing we already understood, that how to create. Okay, how to declare the value, to means tagline, also means value with the tag, like Redmi price is 6999, whereas Samsung price is something like that, right? We declared also, and we know how to declare the constructor also. Okay, so we are almost done. So we are going to create one more enum which has field called without value. Okay, so we will be having one enum called service here. So here we are going to define value called good. Okay, bad means good service, bad service means. Okay, so basically when we are writing the enum and we are declaring any field, we are just making sure that all the fields available in this field should be a capital. This is not, this won't give you any compilation error if you write smaller also probably, but this is the contract, so people can understand, okay, this value coming from enum, and we have to treat something like it's a constant, that's all. So we in this example we understood how to create the enum with value, and this example we are going to create one enum called service where we declared 4 variable without value. Okay, so and we already know how to define the constructor also. Okay, now our next task is that how to define the method inside the enum. So method is also three types of method. One is the implemented method and another is the abstract method, means we don't have the implementation also, same as the interface. Okay, so implemented method, protected string, let's have called price service. Let's have one method called price service, which is just printing something. Okay, so here we are going to write a string message equal to your service is, I means good or bad, that we will take the value dynamically with the help of this. Okay, and here what we are doing is we are doing SYSO and message. Okay, and at the end I have to return, right? Okay, so I have created one enum where I have declared 4 enum types, means 4 constant, and just for namesake I have created one protected method which returning some SOP. That's all. This is the first method I have declared. Okay, now same way we are going to declare another method also. Okay, just say that something like this is protected and this method is public. Okay, and price service, we can say price my service. Okay, so everything is remains same only. So this is the second types of method. We can declare public, we can declare private, protected. Third, as I already told you, this also act as an interface, so you can declare unimplemented method also, means abstract method also. So unimplemented method, say something like public. Abstract obviously is an unimplemented method which is return type is string and get my service. So this is an implemented method. This will ask you to define your enum something like that. So if you click here, it is saying that add an implemented method. So as soon as you click, it will start adding this one. So you just have to add an implemented method. Okay, good. See, this get my service only got called 4 times since I have 4 method declared here. Good. So we can also keep some value. Say your service is okay. Okay, so if you see, I have just created one enum where I have declared earlier 4 value: good, bad, medium and excellent. Okay, this was the value I have created, but while defining or while declaring the unimplemented method means abstract methods, it needs the implementation also. So for each field, if you see the override annotation, and if you see, this is the implementation of the below message for each and every field. So this is also one kinds of implementation you can provide it for Enum. So now we created two Enum. Okay, now our next task is to call the value or get the value from each and every Enum. So we will understand how we can call the Enum also. So this is our client code, means main program. From here we are going to call. So we have basically two Enum, one is the service and another one is the price. Okay, so from service, if you want to call any particular value, particular Enum declaration, if you see here, auto suggest is coming bad. If you want to call bad, okay, so we have to since this is again a Enum type only, so we have to create the local variable called service. We can have bad service equal to this one. Okay, so if you print this one, bad service, if you print this one, run at Java application, if you see here, bad, it's coming, but why error? Okay, good, bad is coming. Okay, same as if you copy paste. Okay, instead of bad, another service is good also, right? Good, like that. Another service is medium, one more, I think excellent. Okay, so bad service, change the name, good service, medium service, and excellent service. Okay, good. If you print this one, bad service, I have already printed. This is the simple way to get the value from the Enum or iterate the Enum also. There are many others way, we are going to discuss one by one. Okay, right click, run a Java application. If you see here, bad, good, medium, excellent, we are able to access the Enum also. In coming to our presentation. So if you see here, a presentation of this one, we understood simple Enum also. Now we are going to understood the ordinal value and value of method, how it's working into the Enum. Okay, so let's have one log kinds of thing. Okay, simple Enum. Good. Now second one is the ordinal that we are going to use. We will see how it is working. This is the second one. So here how basically it works is, this copy this 4 and keep ordinal, here also ordinal, here also ordinal. Okay, here also ordinal. Okay, and we have to print this one directly, no need to create another variable. Good. Good. Okay, good is there, bad is there, this one is medium, and this one is excellent. Let's change it here only now. Okay, now if you run this one, ordinal value is basically going to return you the index. If you see 0, 1, 2, 3, this is also keeping the value like array only from 0th index. You see from 0th index we are calling service, right? If you see 0th index means first index means good. If you see 0th index, what we are printing, second value is good. So this is in 0th index. And what is in first index? Bad, which is in first index. So like that, this is in 0 index, this is in first index, medium in which index? 2 and 3. This is second index and this one is the third index. So indexing is also start like array, means from 0 only. Okay, good one. Now third is we are going to understand how value work. Value is also working as a array only. It will just return you the all the value which is available in Enum. So third one is values. How basically it works? So suppose that we will be having, now we will be using price. Okay, price Enum. So in that price Enum we will be having one value. If you see, it return the array of the price type. So price array price. Okay, so if you iterate this one with the help of enhanced for loop, which is again as part of Java 5 only. Okay, SYSO price 2. So this will return you the all the value from the Enum also. Third one, if you see third one. So these are all the field is declared. Okay, and this is the use of value, which is good now. Now fourth task is value of. Value of, which is fourth task. Okay, so how we are going to use? Same, we will be using price dot value of, and the string we are going to pass same as the value that we declared there. Okay, we will pass it later. So first we are going to create the for variable. Okay, and we already printed it here. So this value only we are going to pass it. So this is the string we are going to pass, and same also we are going to print it. So if you print this one, you will be getting the value associated with the each of the mobile. If you see, this the value and this is the value, but difference in both the type is this will give you returning you the Enum type, where this will returning as a string. That is the only difference, whereas everything is fine. Now here if anything we miss, we understood this one, we understood ordinal also, we understood value also, and we understood value of also, which is fine now. Now let's understand that enum naming convenience. See, enum name is same as the class name. How we are declaring the class, same way we can declare the enum also. Only thing is that instead of class we have to write the enum. That's it, first thing. Second thing is that when we are declaring any field, that should be in uppercase. Okay, so that remains understand that okay, this is something as a constant, developer has to treat it. So this is the basic naming convenience we have to follow while working with enum. Okay, now enum constructor we already understood how to write the constructor. Enum method we already understood that how to define or how to declare the method. Abstract method is enum, means unimplemented method, that we also declared. Okay, now since we declared the method, so our responsibility also is to call that method, right? So first let me check where we declared. Okay, we declared in service, right? So let's create one service. From service enum we are going to call bad, and from bad we are going to call method call. What is the method? Print service. Okay, this we are going to call it. So it's returning the string, so we can have a string bad my service. Okay, right? Now our responsibility is also to print this one. So if you see, your service is bad, your service is good, your service is medium, your service is excellent. That's I told you, right? There is no implementation, so no extra printing required. This SOP is already here. This SOP only is getting printed, right? So how basically it works? I just got the enum name from the field name, and then I am calling the print service. So this print service is intelligent. With the help of this, it is getting the current service name and it is printing for us. So this is the fifth one. Where is the method call? Okay, now we can call sixth one also. Okay, so what is the sixth one? Same as only. You print it here, change the variable name to okay, and here method name, I think let me check, the method name is my service. Okay, this was the protected, this was the public, only the difference is this one only, otherwise everything is correct only. Okay, why this error? Okay, so right, if you run this one, right click, run as Java application, sixth one, you have to check. See, we are calling the same method, means there is only difference between these two methods is this one is public and this one is the protected, right? Seventh also we can call, which is unimplemented method, and here we provide the implementation. So we got to know how to call 7 also, means unimplemented method, which basic. Now we are going to call this one. Just copy this one. Okay, instead of 2 we can have 3. Okay, and instead of that here, let me check what is the get my service. Okay, this one, control V, control V, control V, control V. Okay, now right click, run as Java application. You see here, 7th, we are also able to call the abstract method also. So this is public, abstract and protected. So we are able to call these three methods. We got to know how to use the constructor also. Characteristics of enum. We understand how to create the enum. We understood how to declare the field. We understood how to declare the field with value. We understood that how to declare the constructor, how to declare the different types of method. Okay, and we understood that naming convenience also in enum. Okay, now there are few facts that you have to remember when you are working with the enum. As I already told you, enum is a just replacement of the public, static and final. Okay, this is just shortcut way, but if you read the .class file from the with the help of the compiler, we will be seeing this public, static, final is associated with the field whatever you declared in enum also. This is the first thing. Second thing is that this is the subclass of java.lang.enum. Okay, third thing is that you cannot create the instance of enum, means you cannot use the new keyword. Okay, Fourth thing is that if you trying to compare the two enum object no reference, you with the help of equals and doubles equals you will be getting same result. And enum can be also used into the switch statement, how we are using string, int, char and all those things, right? So we can pass the enum also to get the value from the enum field. Okay, yeah, this is all about the enum. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching this video.